You're listening to Later with Mo Kelly on demand from KFI AM 640.
It is now time for the game where you choose your own cinematic adventure. There are 10 movie clips that we have assembled from various decades in American movie history, as we do each and every Friday night. And your job is to pick one and then name the movie from which it comes. Some days we play for prizes and some days we play for fun. After hearing the clip, you can ask for help from anyone in the studio or in your house. You can Google, you can text a friend, you can lie, cheat, steal, we don't care. But the answer is up to you. You'll have 30 seconds from the end of the clip and one hint from those of us in the studio to give the right answer. Now, let's get to it. This is Name That Movie Cult Classic.
Yes, it was a long week. This might have been one of the longest weeks ever. Maybe it was the traffic. Maybe it was the election. But now we're here to have some fun. Whether your preferred candidate won or lost this week, we're here to have some fun and give away some T-shirts. Let's go to the phones and talk to Amy in Murrieta. Amy, how was your week, all things considered?
Hi, Mo.
Hi there.
Hi. It was very good. Good week.
Good. That's
Long.
good to hear. But it's over,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's have some fun then.
All righty.
I got to ask, have you had any beverages tonight?
I have. Yeah.
Good.
I had some wine.
Yes. The whole bottle, right?
Not yet.
Okay. You're working on it. All right. I like it. You're not a quitter. You can choose any number between 1 and 10.
I'm going to go number 4.
All right. Here is number 4.
And then Andy says, Mr. Deacon, you want your sons to go to Harvard or Yale?
He didn't say that.
God is my witness. Deacon just blinked for a second, and then he laughed himself silly, and afterwards he actually shook Andy's hand.
My ass.
Shook his hand. I near soiled myself. All Andy needed was a suit and a tie and a little jiggly hula gal on his desk. He would have been Mr. Dufresne, if you please.
Making a few friends, huh, Andy?
I wouldn't say friends. I'm a convicted murderer who provides sound financial planning. It's a wonderful pet to have.
Amy, did you recognize any of those voices in that clip? Let's start there.
Yeah. I did. I love this movie so much. Can I go ahead and give you the answer? I think that it is.
Yes, you can.
Shawshank Redemption.
That is correct. Shawshank Redemption. Wow. How soon did you recognize it?
Like when I heard Dufresne.
Yes.
Yeah, that's when it was a giveaway.
I try to put some clues in all of the clips.
Yeah, you do a great job.
Well, thank you very much. What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you planning for the rest of your weekend?
Oh, I'm gonna hang out with some friends tomorrow, and just chill, just relax.
You sound very relaxed. How much more of that wine bottle do you have?
Oh, just a little bit.
Well, have a drink for me. Amy,
All right, I will. Thank you.
thank you for being such a great sport, and your T-shirt is on the way.
Awesome. Thanks.
Let's go to Dave in Temecula. Dave, good evening. What's going on?
Mo.
How's your evening so far?
So far, so good.
All right, you
Can't
ready?
complain.
Have you had a good week, long week, bad week? How would you characterize it?
Long, very long.
Well, let's have a little bit of fun, and I'm gonna get you a
Let's do it,
T-shirt.
Mo.
You can choose any number except.
I hope so, man. I've been trying to win something, man, forever. And, yeah, hopefully tonight's the night.
No, it is the night. You've already got the shirt. We're just gonna have some fun. You can choose any number except 4.
7.
Here we go.
There's an old joke. 2 elderly women are at a Catskill Mountain resort, and one of them says, "Boy, the food at this place is really terrible." The other one says, "Yeah, I know, and such small portions." Well, that's essentially how I feel about life. Full of loneliness and misery and suffering and unhappiness, and it's all over much too quickly. The other important joke for me is one that's usually attributed to Groucho Marx, but I think it appears originally in Freud's Wit and its relation to the unconscious. And it goes like this, I'm paraphrasing. I would never want to belong to any club that would have someone like me for a member. That's the key joke of my adult life in terms of my relationships with women. You know, lately the strangest things have been going through my mind because I turned 40. And I guess I'm going through a life crisis or something. I don't know. And I'm not worried about aging. I'm not one of those characters, you know. Although I'm balding slightly on top. That's about the worst you can say about me. I think I'm going to get better as I get older. You know, I think I'm going to be the balding virile type, you know, as opposed to, say, the distinguished gray.
Any idea, Dave, before I give you a hint?
The only thing I got is probably Woody Allen, right?
That is correct. You're halfway home.
I'm halfway home, but I have no clue what movie that's from, Mo.
If you were to guess a Woody Allen movie.
I can't, buddy. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I just know his voice, and I know his mannerisms, and you know, the glasses.
No, here's the hint for you. The sun will come out tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow.
There's your hint.
I don't know, man.
Okay, wait a minute.
Annie?
Yes, okay,
Annie?
Okay, that's the first word. Annie.
Annie, get your guns? I don't know.
Okay, another word for corridor.
Way off? Way off,
Yeah,
Mo?
way off. Another word for corridor or passageway.
Walkway.
Okay, when you left the classroom in grade school, you need to have a certain type of pass.
Hall pass.
Okay, so you have
Hall.
Put it together.
Annie Hall.
Correct.
Annie Hall.
That's it.
Hey!
Annie Hall.
I've never seen the movie, but I'm gonna have to watch it soon, man.
I'm surprised if you are a Woody fan on any level. I thought just hearing his voice in that monologue, which is kind of iconic, it would have put two and two together.
No, I just know him as a person and like a figure, not really from his movies. You know,
Okay.
I don't know if that makes sense.
No, it makes perfect sense because I'll say this, and Mark, I would love to get your thoughts. I've never thought that Woody Allen was funny. He's never been funny to me.
No.
Oh, you can't be serious. His books are funny too. I think he's funny, but I mean, he's had one or two incidents in his personal life that might detract how funny you think he is.
Even before all that stuff came out with his stepdaughter.
Oh,
Even
I
before
think
that.
Annie Hall's hilarious, and watch Love and Death.
What's up, Doc?
Crimes and no, that's not Woody Allen.
What is that?
That's Barbara Streisand and Ryan O'Neal.
Okay, whatever. That was unfunny too.
What's wrong with you?
Dave, you
They're
won.
all funny, Mo. Oh yeah, thank you. I appreciate it, guys. But yeah, I don't think he's funny either. I just know him.
Hey, did we get your information, Dave?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just want to make sure because we want to make sure we
stay
get.
on hold. Oh no, you did not. You did
Okay,
not.
I'm gonna put you back on hold so we can get your information. Okay. Congratulations! Thank you for playing with us tonight.
Hey, thank you, Mo. Love you, buddy.
Most welcome. It's Later with Mo Kelly. More of your calls when we come back. KFI AM 640. We are live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app.
You're listening to Later with Mo Kelly on demand from KFI AM 640.
Let's continue this good vibe going into the weekend. It was a long week for everyone, especially me dealing with that traffic. I tell you, I think they did all that traffic just because of me. They just wanted to frustrate me, not Twala. He was collateral damage. It was all done for me. Let's go back to the phones. Let's go to David in Sylmar. David, how was your week?
Good. Doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing well. What were you doing prior to the game tonight?
Nothing much. Just sitting back, having dinner, drinking some wine.
All right. There's nothing like a little bit of wine to close out an evening or a week. You can choose number 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, or 10.
I'll choose 10.
Here we go.
I don't give a who he's connected to. Tell him to take his feet off the table. What's he think this is, a sawdust joint?
Sir, would you mind taking your feet off the table and put your shoes on, please?
Yeah, I would mind. I'm having a bad night.
Won't budge.
Full security. How are you? Good. How are you? Good. You want to do me a favor? You want to take your feet off the table and put your shoes back on? You. I want you to exit this guy off the premises, and I want you to exit him off his feet and use his head to open the door.
Sir, you're going to have to leave. You mind coming us outside?
I ain't going anywhere.
You're out of here.
You! You know you're with? Huh? Do you? You do you know you're with? Leave me alone! Here we go. You're kidding me!
David and Silmar, did you recognize that classic scene from this classic movie?
Not really, but I think it was Robert De Niro.
That's correct. And opposite in him in that scene, interestingly enough, was the late, great Don Rickles.
For some reason, I want to say Casino.
And for some reason, you would be correct. Casino.
All right.
Are you sure you just had some wine? You seem way too relaxed.
Well, yeah, I've had some kind of plan to help you relax.
How did I know? Well, you performed admirably. It was Casino, of course, with Robert De Niro. And David, we have a T-shirt coming your way. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for listening and calling in tonight.
All right. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Have a good night. It's Later with Mo Kelly. More of your calls in just a moment. KFI AM 640. We're live everywhere in the iHeartRadio app.
You're listening to Later with Mo Kelly on demand from KFI AM 640.
As we continue to play Name That Movie Called Classic, let's get this long week over. It was long for just about everyone. Maybe you've been stuck in traffic like I've been stuck in traffic. Maybe you're just tired of this long political election season. You want a palate cleanser. Well, that's why we are here. Let's talk to Mario in Chino. Mario, good evening. How's it going?
Hey, Mo, how's it going?
It's going well. It's Friday night. It's the best night of the week, and I'm having the time of my life. How about yourself?
Amen to that. I mean, I had an okay week. Could have been better, could have been worse, but I'm glad it's over.
Well, before it's over, we're going to get you a T-shirt, and all I need from you is a number, either 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, or 8.
Let's go with 1.
Here we go.
Give me your money.
What?
You heard me. Give me your money. Hey, man, don't shoot.
You're mugging us?
I don't believe this.
You better believe it or you're dead. Give us your money. Oh, no.
All right, here, take this. It's full of money.
No. That's mine. Don't with me, man. We want your cash, not your luggage.
All right, you can take your cash, but we need the wallets.
We want it all. Hurry.
Oh, come on. Let us keep the driver's licenses and the snapshots.
And our badges. Caps. Right, what do you think? We all wear uniforms. We all drive around in cars that say police on them.
Excuse me. Look, see, I'm with you.
You're under arrest.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you do or say will be used against you. You have the right to an attorney.
Give me your guns, man.
No, you can have the cash, but we got to keep the guns. No, I don't want to be responsible for guns falling into the hands of riffraff such as
You have the right to the beverage of your choice in the precinct coffee shop. Now, fellas, this is just me talking, but I would rather get shot with one of those pissant 22s than with my 38.
Ooh. Mario and Chino, did you recognize any of the voices in that clip? If you did, you're halfway home.
Not recognize any of those, but it was hilarious. I'm going to guess maybe Police Academy.
That's a good guess, but it's incorrect. Let me give you a hint.
Okay.
The stars of this movie are the late Gregory Hines and Billy Crystal. Had a great music soundtrack.
Running Scared.
Correct. Running Scared, 1986.
Isn't Yamo B there in that movie?
Yes. Yeah.
Yamo B there.
And I think it's like Cherish Sweet Freedom. Yeah, you did a lot of songs for that soundtrack.
I love that song.
Look, it's a great soundtrack. It's a great movie. It's one of those movies where it's clearly dated because it talks about policing in the 1980s, but the jokes still hold up. When I was watching it today, pulling the scenes, it's still a funny movie.
Yes, definitely.
Well, Mario, all I can say is thank you for calling in and playing along with us. We got a T-shirt coming your way, and thank you for your continued support.
Oh, my pleasure, man. It's good talking with you. I always keep listening to you, man.
Appreciate it. Have a great weekend. Let's go to Andrew in La Cañada, Flint Ridge. Andrew, you ready to do this?
Yes, sir. Mr. Mo Kelly, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How's your evening been going? What were you up to prior to calling in?
I've been working all evening. I'm about 10 minutes from getting off, wrapping it up, start the weekend.
All right. Well, let's do this. Let's end the work week in a great way. You can choose number 2, 3, 5, 6, or 8.
Let me go with number 3.
Okay, let me just say right now, this is not an easy one. This is one of the more difficult ones. I'm curious to know how much of a cinephile you are. Do you really love movies?
I do, but I like some weird movies. And you guys have some good ones. So I'm interested to see what you got for me, Mo.
Okay, this is good, and it is weird. And Mark Ronner, I'd be interested to see if you recognize this clip.
Bring it.
Here we go.
Yogic practices is that the belief system itself is not truly religious. There is no Buddhist God, per se. It is the self, the individual mind that contains immortality and ultimate truth.
What the hell is not religious about that? You've simply replaced God with the original self.
Yes, but we've localized it. At least we know where the self is. It's in our own minds. It's a form of human energy. Our atoms are 6 billion years old. We've got 6 billion years of memory in our minds. Memory is energy. It doesn't disappear. It's still in there. There's a physiological pathway to our earlier consciousnesses. There has to be, and I'm telling you, it's in the goddamn limbic system.
Just you're a wacko.
What's wacko about it, Mason? I'm a man in search of his true self. How archetypically American can you get? Everybody's looking for their true selves. We're all trying to fulfill ourselves. Understand ourselves, get in touch with ourselves, face the reality of ourselves, explore ourselves, expand ourselves. Ever since we dispensed with God, we've got nothing but ourselves to explain. It's meaningless.
Andrew in La Cañada, Flint Ridge. Do you recognize that clip from this classic movie? It's a genuine classic. Do you need a hint?
I'm going to have to go straight to the hints on that one. I do not recognize you already had it sounds a lot like a Woody Allen movie, but you already had a Woody Allen movie on this evening, so I imagine it's probably not another Woody Allen movie.
No, it is not a comedy in any way. It stars William Hurt, the late William Hurt.
Oh, don't give away too much.
I'll just give one more actor in the movie, Bob Balaban, and anything he's in is good.
Yeah, no, I don't have it.
All right. Aha, the music group Aha did a song called Take On Me. The music video was directly mimicking this movie.
Oh, gosh. Oh, my goodness.
In the late 1960s, just for a lark, a graduate student, Eddie Jessup, known for being unconventional, brilliant, and slightly mad, conducts experiments in an isolation chamber using himself as a subject. His experiences in the chamber cause him to hallucinate.
Oh my gosh.
Mark,
it's on the tip of my tongue.
Want to jump in?
If you have had something to drink or smoke tonight, you are in one of these.
You're not in your right mind, so you are. If you were to experiment, have you ever experimented with LSD?
Yeah, sure, on the radio, might as well, yeah.
Okay. Yes. Okay. When you hypothetically did that, how would you describe the status of your very open mind?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, how about this? If there's a deep fake video, what type of video is that? What have you done to a video?
Deep fake video, created it. I mean,
what happens when you buy a new suit and you take it to a tailor?
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, Altered States. Okay.
There it is. Yes.
Altered States.
It was on the tip of my tongue. Is that movie? It's not loosely related to H.P. Lovecraft, is it?
No, it's
another
not.
one that was.
No,
thinking of the one where they're going to sleep all the time and waking up, or killing themselves and waking up. Which one was that?
Oh, Flatliners.
Flatliners, yeah. Oh, that's. I was crossing those up.
It was a flat, and they did a very bad remake of Flatliners as well.
Okay.
Altered
Thanks
States.
for being patient with me, everyone.
No, I actually thought that you would know that one off the top of your head, because I think you have to be of a certain age.
And I had seen it back in high school years, but it was probably in an altered state. So I mean, it's one of those. It's in the mind, but it's not on the tip of the tongue. Yeah.
Well, you did a great job, Andrew, and we got a T-shirt coming to you. Thank you so much for supporting the show and playing the game tonight.
Well, your show's great, and I listen to you guys Monday through Friday, and thanks for having me on.
Absolutely. Have a great weekend. It's Later with Mo Kelly, KFI AM 640. We are live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app.
You're listening to Later with Mo Kelly on demand from KFI AM 640.
It's Friday night, 9 o'clock. Time to name a cult classic. So call the show and talk to Mo and tell him what you know. Hey, have you heard? Name that movie cult classic with Mo. Have you heard? It's Mo. Spread the word. It's Later with Mo Kelly. Mo. It's Later with Mo Kelly.
KFI AM 640. It's Later with Mo Kelly. We are live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. And I always like to see if I can find the outer range or the upper limit of Mark Ronner's cinematic knowledge.
Well, I don't want to get too cocky because that's exactly when you're going to stump me.
Well, we will find out. I'm going to choose a clip for you, and it's well within, I would say, the prime of your movie watching career. And let me see if I can pull this up. I'm not going to give you any setup. We'll just see if you recognize it.
What a nightmare. Really? What the hell did we do to deserve this?
I think it was that stripper we sent to the captain on his birthday.
I told you we should have sent the woman.
Yeah, I think you're right. I screwed up.
Hello?
Hello, babe.
Hi, where are you?
Well, right now I am freezing my butt off staring through a telescope at a house on Speck Road.
Didn't anyone ever tell you that's against the law?
Yeah, no personal calls, no personal calls. Chris and I got a stakeout the night shift.
That does it. I'm crossing the captain off the Christmas list.
Chris says hi.
That's nice. So how long is this one supposed to take?
Couple weeks.
A couple of weeks? Jeffrey will be full grown next time you see him.
Yeah, I know. I hope he remembers me.
Mark, any ideas?
I think so. I'm not 100% sure, but is it Stakeout with Emilio Estevez and Richard Dreyfuss?
Yes. Yes. Wow. Wow.
Sheer luck. You kind of piece it together from the voice, and then you think, what have they been together in? And yeah.
It was harder to discern Richard Dreyfuss's voice just listening to the clip, but if you know Emilio Estevez's voice, then you could probably piece it together.
Well, you grew up watching The Breakfast Club like I did, I bet.
Yeah. No, absolutely. And this was during the heyday of his career.
Yeah, what happened to him? Where'd he go?
I don't know. I don't see him anywhere. You obviously see Charlie Sheen more, or you did see him in subsequent years more so than Emilio Estevez.
Yeah, Emilio also wore the required singlet, just so you know.
According his character did,
yes,
but he wore a Nike tank top before Nike was actually fashionable.
He was a trendsetter.
Yeah. And I wonder how much business Nike got because of that Nike, because you don't see brands in movies anymore.
Don't you?
Well, you'll see product placement, but not like clothing brands and logos like that.
I never even noticed that. I thought that movies were rife with commercials in them, but I hate everything.
I would say that's definitely music videos now.
Music videos, yeah.
Heavy placement.
Yeah, you'll have the product placement. I'm just saying, like the discernible logos in movies, you just don't see a lot of that.
Huh.
I can't. Maybe I'm wrong, but just thinking about all the movies I watch, you don't see the Nike logo. You don't see the Honda car logo, with the exception of, unless it's obviously a tie-in, like it was Audi. Audi and Marvel, they had a product tie-in. Tony Stark would always drive an Audi. And in Thor, they had an Acura tie-in. All this Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. were driving Acura SUVs.
Well, I also know you're a gigantic fan of the cinematic oeuvre of Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah. Did I tell you about the story when she... Oh, no. I thought... No, that was Roseanne Barr. No, Rosie O'Donnell's fine, but Roseanne Barr didn't like me. Still doesn't like me.
Well, she's nuts.
Yeah. She and I got into it on Twitter one night, and it had to do with some stuff that she said, and I called her out on it, and we went back and forth, and she blocked me. And people who usually block me, things don't go well for them. For example, like Bill Cosby, didn't go well for him. Kirstie Alley didn't go well for her.
And by the way, we can say, quote, she's nuts, unquote, because she is a public figure and we cannot be sued for that.
Right. That's why we get to talk about them.
Yes.
Yeah. I got all sorts of stories to tell. All sorts of stories. You got time for one more and we'll close it out?
Do it.
All right. I don't think you're going to get this one. I really don't.
Yeah, that should do it.
I think that's a good idea.
All right, I'll have the Royal Canadian mounted beef barley soup.
Ooh, yeah.
And then that bucket of salad.
Well, I'll split that with you.
You will?
Yeah.
All right, do that. That would help. And then the medley of perch.
It's my favorite. Okay.
Miss, what's the old 96er?
Oh, that's our world-famous Paul Bunyan's Blue Ox steak. It is a 96-ounce prime-aged beef steak. And if you or any member of your party orders the old 96er and finishes, everybody eats for free.
Not bad, huh? Want to go for it, girls? How about you, Chet?
People seem to like that. Yeah.
I'll try it.
Okay, great.
There you go.
Sounds good.
Seriously, though, has anybody ever eaten one?
No, not in my lifetime, no.
You mentioned the Breakfast Club, so I'll give you a hint.
No, don't give me any hints. I'm going to just take a wild guess. That sounds like Dan Aykroyd, and I'm going to guess, is it that Nothing But Trouble movie?
It is Dan Aykroyd, but it is not Nothing But Trouble.
Oh, Dr. Detroit.
No.
Oh, well, you stumped me.
The co-star is John Candy. The movie is written by John Hughes, not directed, though. And it's
Uncle Buck.
No, it's rather obscure. It was not a hit. I will say that in your defense.
Oh, I'm crashing and burning. I give up. Tell me what it is.
The Great Outdoors.
I've never seen that movie.
Well, maybe that's why, because it was not a great movie.
Okay.
I said I was going to make it a little more difficult.
No, you did. You got me on this one.
Yeah, that was Dan Aykroyd, John Candy. I'm trying to remember who else was in it.
The Great Outdoors. Wasn't John Belushi in that?
I don't
Great Outdoors?
think so.
I don't know. I didn't see
Annette Bening was also in it.
Okay. No, that's definitely a deep cut. I don't know what I was doing when that came out. Maybe I was a fetus. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you were in your teens or something like that.
It's none of anybody's business.
Have a great weekend. Be safe this weekend, and we'll do it all again on Monday.
Whether you love us, hate us, or haven't made up your mind, we're glad you're here.
KFI
And KOST HD2.
Los Angeles, Orange County.
Live.